Good morning, everybody. I am your grateful neighborhood addict named Connor, and this is today's daily reflection.
April 22nd. New soil, new roots. Moments of perception can build into a lifetime of spiritual serenity, as I have excellent reason to know. Roots of reality, supplanting the neurotic underbrush, will hold fast despite the high winds of the forces which would destroy us, or which we would use to destroy ourselves, as Bill sees it, page 173. I came to AA green, a seedling quivering with exposed taproots. It was for survival, but it was a beginning. I stretched, developed, twisted, but with the help of others, my spirit eventually burst up from the roots. I was free. I acted, withered, went inside, prayed, acted again, understood anew, as one moment of perception struck. Up from my roots, spirit arms lengthened into strong, green shoots, high springing servants stepping skyward. Here on earth, God unconditionally continues the legacy of higher love. My AA life put me on a different footing. My roots grasped a new soil. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 12. Well, this is an interesting reading today. Um, Lots of imagery, spiritual imagery, which I like. I think that's all pretty cool. I mean, realistically, it's spirituality that got and keeps me sober. Um, and I understand that AA and NA, it's a really great framework for anybody struggling with the conception of God, or just the idea of God in their life, right? And um, for me, yes, the steps are helpful for that in terms of having a framework, period. But what actually led me to AA was, originally NA, but I ended up in AA, is I had what AA calls a white light experience, right? In which I met my higher power. And I'll get into that when we get to my testimony. I'll tell you all about, how he told me to flush everything I had. And I did. I answered the call. And I could talk about my higher power all day. I'm a very spiritual person. I spend an hour on step 11 every morning. I wake up at 4:30, give the first fruits of my day to God. And um, yeah, I think that AA is wonderful for people who struggle with the concept of spirituality as a whole. I think it really works as a great introductory template. Um, for me, I didn't really need that going into it. I enjoy the reminders, right? Constant everyday reminders to stay grounded. Steps 1 through 3, um, and still working step 4. Going to, finish that before the month is over. Um, but I mean, my spirituality didn't bloom in AA. Mine bloomed before that. But this really is wonderful imagery and metaphor, um, because that really is kind of how it feels, you know, um, in terms of struggling against, something that is maybe only somewhat tangible at first, and then learning to grasp, you know, um, something that the eye can't see, you know. Um, so yeah, I think it's pretty dead on.
Thank you so much for listening today and for allowing me to be a part of your journey. I am your grateful neighborhood addict named Connor, and I'm wishing you another day gratefully sober. Until tomorrow.